Hey there, my name is Tafiq. I want to talk to you about the 3 stages of menopause. Now, many women experience increased belly fat, poor sleep, memory issues, and fatigue once they enter menopause. And in order to manage these changes effectively and to minimize, reverse, and even prevent the many symptoms associated with menopause, it's important to understand why these changes happen. There are 3 pivotal stages of menopause that not only affect belly fat, and in some women both belly fat and lower body fat, but they also affect memory, focus, sleep patterns, motivation, anxiety, and more. There are actually more than 30 different symptoms associated with menopause. The 3 stages that I'll be discussing in this video are perimenopause, menopause, and post-menopause. The key female hormones that are affected and have the biggest impact on the physical, mental, and emotional changes that happen are estrogen and progesterone. They work together synergistically and they impact whether you lose body fat or you store body fat. Estrogen also has an impact on self-esteem, focus, motivation, and contentment, while progesterone has an impact on memory, sleep, recovery, and relaxation. During the first stage of menopause, which is known as perimenopause, progesterone begins to decrease. This leaves estrogen on its own to do the work of both hormones. And since estrogen is doing the work of 2 hormones, it can only do so much before it gets overworked and needs to take a break. And this is why so many women feel up and down emotionally and pretty out of control during the perimenopause phase. Now, once a woman moves into the second phase, which is menopause itself, estrogen begins to decrease. At this stage, both estrogen and progesterone are low and unable to regulate insulin and cortisol. And by the way, cortisol is known as the stress and the belly fat hormone. This is typically when women start to notice an increase in belly fat that they may not have had before. Other changes include mood swings, hot flashes, hunger, cravings, and poor sleep. Then there's the third phase. This is post-menopause, and this is when estrogen and progesterone are so low that they are in effect non-existent. This is also when women notice a decrease in all the symptoms and side effects of menopause. Many women start regaining energy, improving sleep, and feeling better in general during this phase. However, it is vital for women to eat and exercise correctly because the decrease in those beneficial hormones can cause women to be at higher risk for other health conditions like osteoporosis and heart disease, just to name a few. And let's not forget that the insulin and cortisol that is no longer regulated by estrogen and progesterone will still negatively affect fat storage and especially belly fat. The symptoms and effects of menopause can be reduced or even avoided early on. When a woman begins heading into menopause, it is extremely important to eat, exercise, and make lifestyle changes that will counteract the changes that are beginning to occur. Many women actually double down on dieting and cardio because they think doing more of what may have worked before will help them lose belly fat and feel better. But for most women, the exact opposite happens. Most women don't lose belly fat and they actually feel worse, and this is because when your hormones and metabolism begins to change, that means your entire body is changing. So it's important to do the types of exercise and eating the types of foods that are beneficial for your body at this stage of your life, and that will be beneficial for the hormones that are changing in your body as well.